Eric, tell me about data analytics and longevity.
Well, data has been both a love and a pet peeve of mine over the last 30 years because as I started my career in medical research, I'm understanding that if you've got a great program and you can put it together in a format that you can submit to a publication, that's the best way of looking at it. And what I've seen in the health and fitness industry with Garmin and Whoop and Apple Watch and all of these other types of technology aspects, it's good for individual data, but it's not really something that most people can look at over time or can aggregate or whatever. And so I think that a lot of this data that's being collected by the health and fitness industry is a little bit superfluous, meaning there's no end game to it. So one of the things that I'm interested in doing is taking the data, working with health scientists either at universities or private uh, science industries, and working on that data to really get it published and getting it out to the scientific uh, realm. Why is this important? Because we've seen with Dr. Ken Cooper in the 70s and 80s and Dean Ornish in the 90s and some of these other groups over the last 20 or 30 years that, hey, exercise is really good at improving cardiovascular health. Exercise is really good for improving longevity and survivorship with cancer. And now we're looking at exercise being probably one of the best things you can do if you're taking a GLP-1 medication. But in order for doctors and health insurance plans and everyone else to understand this, the media, you need to have it in a scientific publication that they can actually read and say, wow, this is pretty good stuff. So my area of interest in data, especially with the longevity movement that's pushing forward, is that data needs to be as important to the equation as the right type of modalities and equipment that you have to put into your club or wellness center.
And where do we learn more?
Oh, I've got a lot of information on my website at medhealthfit.com, and we're going to be working with a few other companies to actually get some more of our data analytics software 2.0 onto the market here by the end of the year.